Hello everyone, my name is Nguyen. I'm from class 83 in Thanh Trung Secondary School in Việt Commune, Bắc Giang Province. Have you ever wondered how would you decide you should pick up a book or not? Especially in the case of a memoir or an autobiography. There's a number of such books available in the market, and it is really becoming harder to pick one. I remember that day I was looking for a good book to read. That was when my eyes came across this book by David Goggins. What piqued my attention was not the cover, but because of the title of the book. It is really possible to grab someone's attention by choosing a good name for your book. And that day, Sir David won. Can't Hurt Me, Master Your Mind and Defy the Odds is a book by David Goggins, a retired Navy SEAL and the only member of the U.S. Armed Forces to complete SEAL training, Army Ranger School, and Air Force Tactical Air Controller training. He's also a former Guinness World Record holder for completing 4,030 pull-ups in 17 hours and has completed over 70 endurance races, regularly placing the top 5. This book is in his autobiography describing the early days of his life filled with abuse and discrimination, up until his numerous achievements in the army and sports. Can't Hurt Me was published in 2018 and was 7 years in the making. His life story is captivating and reads like a fictional novel at times. There's a ton of good in his book. It is motivational. It'll make you want to run through a wall by the time you're done reading it. David starts the book by going through his early childhood in the first chapter with brutal honesty. It wasn't good. David was really lucky that his mother took the action that he took to get away from his father, but that sets up the fact that even those born in the worst of the worst circumstances can overcome a lot. David's mental health was so bad as a teenager that he couldn't focus, didn't know how and could barely read. And yet David Goggins overcame everything, and his life story is a true inspiration for others. At the end of each chapter, David lays out a challenge for each of us to take from his life. Each of us can face our own demons. Each of us can work our asses off to be better. And David shows us how to with concrete examples. Here are the challenges each of us can take on, whether or not you read this book. Challenge 1. Limiting factors. What are the current factors limiting your growth and success? Write them all down in minute detail and don't be bland. Challenge 2. Accountability mirror. Write all your insecurities, dreams, and goals on post-its and tag it all on your accountability mirror. Challenge 3. Get uncomfortable. Write down all the things that you don't like to do or that makes you uncomfortable. Now go out and do one of them and then do it again. Challenge 4. Taking solos. Choose any competitive situation you're in right now. Take a boss, teacher, coach, client, etc. and earn their trust with excellence. Challenge 5. Armored Mind. Choose any obstacle in your way or set a new goal and visualize overcoming or achieving it. Challenge 6. Cookie jar. Write down every achievement and life obstacle you've ever overcome, even things like quitting smoking or overcoming depression or a stutter. Then use this list as your cookie jar when you need a pick me up, and reminder that you are a badass. Challenge 7. Remove the governor. Push past your stopping point. Whether you are running on a treadmill or doing a set of push-ups, get to the point where you are so tired and in pain yet your mind is begging you to stop, and then just push 5 to 10% further. Challenge 8. Lock your time. This is a 3-week challenge. First week, simply just track your time and analyze your week, and then trim the fat. Week 2 is to build the optimal schedule, and week 3 is to optimize it some more. Challenge 9. Uncommon amongst uncommon. Towards the complacency you feel gathering around you. Continue to put obstacles in front of you, because that is where you will find the friction to grow stronger. And challenge 10. Face your failures. Start by writing down all of the good things that came from your failures. Be detailed and generous with yourself. Did it affect your life and your relationships, and how so? Then go back through it and make sure you fix all the things you can. But don't be soft or generous. Be brutally honest. Write them all down. Lastly, study them and schedule redos for anything that makes sense. In Can't Hurt Me, David lays out his life stories, all of the hardship he faced, and how he came out stronger for it. With this book, he doesn't just offer short-term motivation, but rather a deep shift in your mindset that will help you achieve your fullest potential. As long as you're willing to put in the work. After reading this book, I finally understand what was wrong with my mentality. And I can safely say that I have now a new attitude towards life and achieving my goals. Now I understand what it takes to live up to my fullest potential. I highly recommend you all to read this book because it is worth its weight in gold. Thank you for listening. Bye!